Do you want to be both strong and flexible? Well, if so, I have got the pose for you today. I'm Sarah. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's practice will be a 30-minute slow flow practice where we will be doing a bit of Skandasana. Skandasana is a side lunge in yoga, and the side lunge stretches both our hamstrings and our hip flexors. It strengthens our core muscles and it helps us to work on a bit of balance. That's a whole lot to accomplish in one pose. For today's practice, you'll want a strap and a block in our cool down. Let's get started nice and chill today, lying down on our bellies. Let's begin our practice today lying down on our bellies. Make a little pillow underneath your forehead with both hands if that feels good, and come to bring your forehead down to the mat. Take your right leg out to the side, coming into a half frog, gently working into the hips. Breathe into it. Right leg comes back to center. Take your left leg out to the side, coming into a half frog on the other side. Breathe into it. Go ahead and bring your leg back to center. Lift up onto both forearms. Coming into Sphinx pose. Really lift up through the crown of your head, feeling tall. It's a wonderful pose for strengthening your back. And then lower all the way down onto your belly, taking your arms out long in front of you. Take a moment, take a breath. And then lift your head, shoulders, and arms, coming into this half locust. It's like a flying Superman. And lower it down. Inhale, lift up to your flying Superman. And lower down to the mat. Do that one more time, and this time when we lift up, we'll lift our legs up too. Inhale, lift your head, shoulders, arms, and your legs. You're totally flying, super strong. And lower down to the mat. Go ahead and make a little pillow underneath your forehead with both arms, letting your body soften into the mat. Then go ahead and roll over onto your back. Lift both legs up so it's like you're standing on the ceiling. Arms can come out to the sides to help you stabilize, and start to slowly lower your legs down towards the mat. Use your tummy muscles to lift them back up to center. Slowly lower down, lifting up. Slowly lower down, lift up. Slowly lower down, and lift up. One more time. Slowly lower down, lifting up. Really nice. Hug your knees into your chest. And then lift both legs into an upside down tabletop position. Bring both knees about halfway down towards the mat on the left side. Use your tummy muscles to lift back up to center. Knees go right and center. Knees go left, center and right. Center, left, center and right. Center. Lower down to the mat. take a moment just to let both knees drop in towards each other. And then straighten your left leg out on the mat, hugging your right knee into your chest. Take your leg across your body over towards the left side. Right arm reaches out to the side. And making your way back to center, straighten your right leg out on the mat. Hug your left knee into your chest. Take your leg across your body over towards the right. Reach your left arm out to the side and take your gaze over towards the left side. Supine twist. They're so yummy. Make your way back to center and go ahead and straighten your leg out on the mat. Go ahead and roll over onto your belly, lifting yourself up into a tabletop position. Take your right leg back behind you. Toes are tucked under and push through your heel. Lift your legs straight back behind you. Point your toes. And we're going to do some little leg lifts here, working the glutes. Slight movement, just lifting up and coming back. Keep your core strong and steady. Lifting up, lower down. Lift up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and bring your knee back to the mat. Nice work. Take your left leg back behind you. Toes are tucked under and push through your heel. Lift your legs straight back behind you. Point your toes. Keep your core strong and steady. And lift your leg up just slightly. Lower it down. Lift it up. Bring it back. Lift it up. Bring it back. Lift it up. Bring it back. Lift it up. And bring your leg back to the mat. Feel free to shift back and forth through the hips. And then let's do some cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Come back to a neutral back. Tuck under both sets of toes and lift your hips. Coming to find downward facing dog. Really press into the mat with both hands, drawing your torso back towards your thighs. Breathe into it. Lift your heels up as high as they'll go and lower them down. Lift them up, lower them down. Lift them up and lower them down. Look forward towards your hands and step both feet together at the front of your mat. Take just a moment to bend your knees, releasing your head down towards the floor. Hands can stay on the mat, or you could take hold of opposite elbows. Inhale, lift yourself up to standing. Exhale, bring your hands together at heart center. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of your feet, sweeping your arms up towards the sky. And then see if you can lower into upward chair pose, staying on the balls of your feet. It's a little bit tricky. Stay with me, you can do it. Nice. Lower down to the mat and step your right leg back behind you, reaching your arms up towards the sky for a high lunge. Wave both hands down to frame your left foot on the mat, and then lift your left arm up as you turn your whole body, including both feet, over towards the left, coming into a revolve Skandasana. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. And as you lift up, turn back towards the front of your mat, bringing both hands coming into a lunge position. Lift both arms up towards the sky. High lunge. Nice, really nice. Turn towards the right, opening out into Warrior Two, facing the back of your mat. Turn your palms up, turn them down, palms up, palms down, palms up, and palms down. Bring your right arm down towards your right thigh, reach your left arm up and over, extended side angle. See if you can bring your right ribs forward even just a little bit. So you reach your left arm up just a little bit further. Straighten your right leg out on the mat, bringing your hand down to your leg, ankle, your foot, slight angling of the left hip, and sweep your left arm up towards the sky for side triangle pose. Bend your right knee, bring your left hand down to the inside of your right foot. Lift your left heel, reach your right arm up towards the sky for a twist. Bringing your right hand back down towards the mat, turn both feet towards the left, bringing your hands together at heart center for Skandasana. All right, we're gonna move into Skandasana on the other side. You could do this with or without hands. I'm gonna show it with hands, coming across this first time. And then if you're feeling really adventuresome today, you can try it without hands. Shifting back over to the right side. Bring your hands down to the mat and turn both feet towards the back of your mat. Step your right foot back to a high plank. And from here, either lower all the way down onto your belly or come down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take several slow, steady breaths in your downward facing dog. Look forward towards both hands and step your right foot forward between both hands. Reach your arms up towards the sky for a high lunge. Step your left foot forward to meet your right and rise up to standing, bringing your hands together at heart center. Nice work. Let's do the other side. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of your feet, bringing your arms up towards the sky. And then see if you can start to bend both knees. Coming into upward chair pose while you stay on the balls of your feet. Really nice. Lower both heels down to the mat and step your left leg back behind you, reaching your arms up towards the sky. High lunge. Wave both hands down to frame your right foot. And then as you lift your right arm, turn your whole body over towards the right, coming into revolve Skandasana. Inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale up, and this time turn back into your lunge, facing the back of your mat. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Turn to the left, opening out into Warrior Two, facing the front of your mat. Hips are open to the sides, left knee is stacked over your left ankle. Let's do a little arm exercise. Turn your palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down. Nice. All right, bring your left arm down to your left thigh. Right arm reaches up and over for extended side angle. See if you can bring your left ribs forward as you reach your right arm up towards the sky. And then straighten your left leg out on the mat, bringing your hand down to your leg, ankle, or foot, creating a slight angling of the right hip, and sweep your right arm up towards the sky for side triangle pose. Breathe into it. Bend your left knee, bringing your right hand to the inside of your foot. Lift your right heel. Left arm reaches up for the sky for a twist. And as you bring your left hand back down towards the mat, turn towards the right, bringing both hands together at heart center for Skandasana. Nice. All right, we're gonna shift into Skandasana on the other side. Again, feel free to use your hands, or if you're feeling really adventurous, go ahead and see if you can make the shift without putting your hands down on the mat. Totally up to you. Do what your body's feeling for today. And make the shift one more time. Bring your hands down to the mat and turn to face the front of your mat. Step your left leg back to a high plank. And from your high plank, either lower all the way down onto your belly or come down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take several slow, steady breaths in your downward facing dog. Look forward towards both hands and step your left foot forward between both hands. Reach your arms up towards the sky for a high lunge. Step your right foot forward to meet your left and rise up to standing, bringing your hands together at heart center. Awesome work. All right, so let's work our way down to the mat for our cool down. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, place both hands down on the mat and step your feet back to downward facing dog. Come down onto your knees and walk both arms out long in front of you, coming into a puppy stretch. Bring your left arm underneath your right, threading the needle, feeling into your shoulders. Left hand comes back to center. Right arm goes underneath the left, threading the needle on the other side. Right arm comes back to center, and go ahead and make your way into a seated position with your legs out in front of you on the mat. We're going to come into Navasana boat pose. Lift both legs up in front of you, bringing your arms out alongside for Navasana. And lower down, really nice. All right, make sure that you have your strap and your block handy, and we are going to lie down on our backs. Go ahead and grab your strap, wrap it around your right foot, lifting your foot up towards the sky. Straighten your left leg out on the mat, and let's work into our hip flexors. Take your leg across your body and out to the side. Across your body, out to the side. across your body, out to the side, across your body, out to the side. And this time, hold your leg out to the side, seeing how far you can walk your hand out the strap towards your foot. Breathe into it. Go ahead and lift your leg up to center, holding your leg at center. Go ahead and bend your knee and release your foot. Take your strap, wrapping it around your left foot. Lift it up towards the sky. Straighten your right leg out on the mat. And then take your leg across your body and out to the side. Across your body, out to the side. Across your body, out to the side. Across your body, out to the side. And this time, see how far you can walk your hand out, your strap towards your foot. And hopefully you planned your prop placement better than I did. Breathe into it. Lift your leg back up to center, holding your leg at center. Go ahead and bend your knee and release your foot. You can set your strap off to the side. Place both feet flat on the mat, and then take your right leg, crossing it over your left knee. Interlace your fingers behind your left thigh as you draw both legs in closer towards your torso for figure 4 stretch. Release both legs and let's switch sides. Left foot crosses over right knee. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh as you bring both legs in closer towards your torso. And release both legs. Grab your block. You can use any height, the low height, medium, or high height, depending on what feels the best in your body. Lift both hips and place your block underneath your low back and your hips, finding just that right spot. Bring your arms out to the sides, palms facing up towards the sky for supported bridge pose. Go ahead and lift both hips, taking your block out from underneath you. Lowering yourself down to the mat. Bring your feet out as wide as your mat. Just gently windshield wipe your legs back and forth. Back and forth. Go ahead and take your legs out long on the mat. Arms come out to the sides, palms facing up towards the sky. Close your eyes. Soften your face. Let your shoulders and your arms relax. Let your torso and your hips feel heavy and sink into the mat. your legs and your feet soften and relax. Start to slowly bring feeling back into your fingers and your toes, maybe circling wrists and ankles. Take your arms out long overhead and slowly roll over onto one side, making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Take just a moment to sit well, to close your eyes, to picture someone or something that you're grateful for. And bringing hands together at heart center. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope that you and Skandasana got along and had lots of fun today. If you enjoyed this practice, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again on the mat soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.